Ah, there you are. Well, if this is your first time at Mad Life, please do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our other content. If you've been here before, you will be aware we have a Ford Fiesta ST150 on the channel. We've been doing a few maintenance bits on it and we've been doing some mods. Well, this is my other half's car and she's decided to take the next step. And it's quite a big step, to be fair. She's decided to go for a full race livery. No idea where she gets these ideas from. Well, she's decided to go for a 2012 Ford Fiesta WRC livery. It's a very cool livery, as you can see, and when I say she's decided to go for, we're actually going to try to wrap this ourselves. Now, I've never done any wrapping before. I've done the roof of my car, but that's a big flat surface. I mean, we're talking bumpers and all these bits and pieces. It's a totally different beast. So I'm going to show you all the pitfalls and I'm going to show you all the successes that I have doing this wrap. It's not going to be an exact replica. This is inspired by this livery because obviously it's a slightly different car as well. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Give us a like and also give us a little comment if you like what you see. And I'm proud to say that Wheel Revive are also sponsoring this project. Right, let's get to it. Let's go. Okay, so how this project came about. Basically, we went to speak to a wrap company who agreed that they could do this. They came back all happy, but then I was like, in true idiot in his garage style, I'd like to have a crack at this myself. I'd like to learn how to do this. So we bought some wrap and I said, you know something, I'll try part of the car. If it works out, then we'll order some proper wrap and we'll have a go at the rest ourselves. So as you can see in this video, the first thing well, you can't see this, I actually washed the car fully first. So the car's lovely and clean. Then I started to strip down all the parts. But as you can see, every time I take a part off, I find more and more dirt. So in hindsight, the first thing I should have done was strip the car down and then obviously give it a good full wash. So learning as we go, people. So everything needs to be stripped off of this car. We need access to all of those little areas. So the headlamps need to come off, the little spot lamp recesses, the spot lamps itself need to come off, the grille. Absolutely everything needs to be stripped off and it all needs to be really, really clean. I also use a clay bar over the whole of the part that I'm going to wrap to make sure it's super, super clean. Get all those little particles off, everything off, so everything is super, super clean. Now you can see I'm grabbing hold of the wrap and I'm pulling the wrap across now, just laying it on, not trying to get it smooth, just laying it on the car, ready to start working it. So I want to try to get it quite a little bit smooth, but you'll see my technique changes as it goes on because I'm learning as we go. So as you can see, I'm using a bit of heat, I'm trying to pull it across and I'm trying to smooth that top section out. Now, like I say, techniques vary and this is how I started out. Now you can see, you can work with the material, you can lift it back up, give it a bit of heat around those areas because we're going around the number plate, we've got to go up near the grille, we've got to get to the edge of the bumpers. There's loads of curves and angles here. Now I need to trim a little bit of this off, so I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors, just trim that off because it only needs to do that section. Let me grab the camera and get you a little bit closer. I can see what I'm doing now. So as I say, I'm just working my way around the grille section. This all needs to be pushed in, but you have to heat it and you have to push it in gently, heat it again, push it in gently until it is actually sitting in the right place. You can see now, look, I'm just trying to get rid of all those bubbles and just getting into those corners. Now later on in the videos you will see that, like I say, my technique changes and it comes out a lot better. So this is my very first bit. Is it as good as the rest? I wouldn't say so, but I'm still happy with the result, especially as it was my first go. Okay, well as you can see now, we're finished with that centre piece of the bumper. I think it's gone quite well, so we've bought some more wrap and I'm carrying on. Now I want to concentrate on doing the front bumper and then go from there and work my way around basically. Now this part's a little bit more difficult. Again, it curves all the way around to the side. There is that spotlight recess and this has actually got to have multiple colours on it. So I'm just trying to get this top section nice and smooth. You can see it's different technique slightly to what I used last time. You'll also note that I've changed clothes, the day's changed. So this has been done only in my free time. So it's bit by bit, You'll also notice, obviously I'm doing it on a driveway. I couldn't fit the car in a garage, so not the best scenario, not dust free, but it's what it is. We're doing our best. Now, something I didn't show you on the video is I'm using invisible cutting tape, which is like a tape with like a line inside it, like a fishing line inside it, that goes underneath the wrap and actually cuts or marks exactly where you want your wrap to be cut. And then once we're done with that, you find the end of it, you pick it through, and it makes a perfect cut and makes your line exactly what you need. I will put this on there in a second, you'll see what I mean. Okay, as you can see here, I'm still working around the spotlights, pushing that film right back, trying to avoid all creases and all the bits and pieces. And I keep on trying, obviously, the surrounding to make sure that it's the right size. Now, I mentioned earlier about cutting tape. Now, I'm going to use this now, and I've got a good little bit for you to see. So cutting tape is actually underneath the wrap, exactly where I need it to be. And now I just make a little incision so I can start it off and get the end of the like the wire, and you watch. I just pull it down, and it's cutting through the vinyl and making an absolutely perfect line. Now, the next bit I find quite scary, because you've done all that work. Is it going to work? If you pull this and it didn't cut properly, well, you've got to start again. But as you can see, a perfect cut line. I'm really happy with that. So I just need to work the rest of this section, and then we can move on. Just smooth it off by the front bumper where it meets the grille. Now, some idiot sat in front of the camera, but obviously I've just trimmed around the arch and I'm just sealing it down now. Now we have that front done, I'm going to actually start on the wing. You can see that I actually haven't done the right front lower corner, but I wanted to do the wing. So this follows that white line from the front bumper up to the wing that brings it up to the top of the car. So I've just laid down the cutting tape again. Now I'm just going to lay the vinyl down on it and smooth that all off.
My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this, just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new viewing. I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness, I just need to hike for it. I'm standing up cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champ. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. I got everything I need to be the greatest I could be. Watch out, I'm here now. Big mood, no doubts, big moves.
So just working the material on the bonnet, everything's going really well. I'm really happy with this. It's so smooth, it's absolutely brilliant. So the first failure, I've burnt a hole in the wrap. That's knackered, I can't fix that. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Join us next week and find out if I can do this again, if I can fix it. Hit that subscribe and we'll see you next week. Take care.